Good morning, everyone. So we are currently in Squamish. I had to drove faster than what I planned is. Kitty had 2 more seizures. We are currently Thursday, so that was Monday and Tuesday. She had 2 small seizures, but back to back kind of. She never had seizure like this, so like small little space between. Usually it was every 2 months, and one was a little bit bigger than the other one. One was like the full head movement, a little bit like you saw in one of my video with their medication. And while I was driving, which was quite stressful. So I found the vet here, and they kind of fit me in between kind of this morning, which is amazing. Yeah, so we're gonna go see them, and I'm gonna talk to you after that, I guess. Here, right here, inside. You have to go inside. You have to go inside. You have to go inside. Right there. Let's get something inside. Kitty, what are you doing? You want to stay here with the vet? Here? No? You coming with me? Alright. Okay, let's go. You have to go inside that here. Let's go. Alright guys, we just came back from the vet. It was kind of like a good relief and a good like, I don't know, 45 minutes consultation. She did some blood work because just blood sugar, because it was a little bit low on the first when they did the first big test, and she just double checked and it was good, so that's a good thing. So yeah, we talked so many things. Yeah, I do feel better to be honest. So the medication that Percy had, she said that most cats doing alright with it, but with the reaction that she did, she was she told me like they have like a, if you want, 2 weeks period that may feel drowsy, and she could have just had been like a seizure, but because the whole thing lasts pretty much for a good part of the day, she was hesitant to just told me to like go back and just with the smaller dose. So I do have another prescription, and we also talk about other kind of like outside the box medicine, like what's called CDP, the thing that you can I just took some note. So I think I'm gonna go with this. She said there's no side effect, but it could just not work. Some dogs, some cats have really good sign of it, but some don't react to it at all. So I'm kind of feeling good that not really so much side effect of it. It's just the science didn't kind of prove or didn't say that it's good, or that's kind of like still new if you want. And I do have another prescription that it's technically for human use, but obviously we're gonna go like super small dose. She could feel a bit dizziness. She said if she really don't react well at it is because she's got a bigger problem with her liver, kidney, and all that. Cat seizure, dog seizure are just not something good, because every time they have a seizure, which I read about this, it can damage the brain and make it worse and worse and worse. This is why we often hear that the cat as they get older, or the dog get older, it just their seizure get worse, just because it got more and more damage. So we need to kind of treat. She's quite young, she's around 5 or 6, I don't remember. So need to be a treatment. I talk about if it's dog food or sorry, cat food related. She said no, because it's got to be like a toxin. So because Kitty is quite like an outdoor cat, it could be something that she like, you know, mouse and things like this that had toxin in them. It could be so many things. Like she didn't want to say, like, you know, like it's so many. That's the problem with seizures. Like you have to figure out and test, and it takes time sometimes to test, you know. So obviously those medicine are kind of like are good for like a little band-aid if you want, but it would be also great to figure out if it's something in our environment that causes seizure. Just to repeat myself a little bit, 2 years ago when I picked up Kitty after she was lost, if you don't know the story, my boyfriend was taking care of her, and it gave her to someone. That person she's got a story, my cat. That person lost her, and I had a phone call because she's got like a tattoo on her ear, and I picked her up in Kamloops, and she did the first mini seizure. I didn't even know that was seizure at that time. It was super small, and I thought that was just stress and kind of like a mess of happiness, because I could see that she could recognize my voice. And after that, in the past 2 years, I can remember maybe 6 or 7 times that I kind of count and think of that she would have seizure, but it was super small, that like I said, I didn't even know that was that was just her face tinkle and the back legs. So I also thought about all those times that she did seizure, and maybe some are just like when she sleep and she woke up, which is kind of normal, not normal, but I mean that happens sometimes because their brain just changed from stage. I'm not an expert, you can tell with all those terms, but there's also other time that I think maybe a little stress, like 2 days ago she saw a truck, which is, we see truck all the time, but she saw the truck and she got a little bit scared of, and she got under my seat and she had a seizure under my seat, which I didn't know at that time. I was driving and she just did the 2 biggest meow, and I knew right away that was that. So I tried to stop. I stopped, and she was having a full seizure with her head and just out of, you know, out of this world. And to be honest and make a little bit the vet laugh, to get rid of it, it's twice that it work. I just put her treats under her nose and she smelled it, and that just changed the brain. It's because between the neuron, it's got a bad connection, and things stay there, if I understand properly, and just change that to another direction. That's just what's good enough for that. So yeah, a lot to think of, guys. And please be kind in your comments. I got like so many emails that I can barely keep up with. I know everyone's got an opinion on what's wrong with Kitty. I know everyone's want to help her, and I really appreciate it, but it's just so many little things here. It's not because your dog's changed its dog food or one other thing that's 100% what's I need to do for Kitty as well. Second, I'm gonna cover the peanut butter thing. If you didn't read the comments, a lot of people was just telling me that peanut butter is toxic. That's what causing the seizure. First of all, I didn't know. I will stop give her. And second, peanut butter was something that was doing very rarely when we go at Tim Horton, and she had seizure before she even tasted the first one, peanut butter. So it's not what caused the seizure, but I will stop. Food wise, I'm probably gonna change just because I know it's got some better stuff out there. So we will change, even if the vet doesn't think that's the reason. We'll just change it, see what I can find easily, because I'm on the road. It's really hard to having something that I can find in every like pet store because every pet store here seems to have their own brand, and I don't want something that I order online because I'm never in the same town, so it will be hard to get anything. So yeah, a lot to cover, a lot to think of. What else that like the comments that I got, the vets think that maybe if the seizure doesn't go away, if I go with the, I'm gonna think of first, I think this is just happening, guys. I just got off of the vet, so things might change. I might change my mind, just think it of and research a bit more. But what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get some what's the names, I don't want to say the bad name of it because my channel's I need to get monetized. I don't have it here, but yeah, the CPD, you know, I'm gonna put on the screen. So I'm gonna try with this with some drop on a food. I think that's how that work. See if that help. If that doesn't help, I'm gonna go with her prescription. And I'm gonna try that out. If she really do a bad reaction, that means she's got problem with her liver and all. We need like further investigation because that will not be normal. And we'll start slowly, and I'm gonna have to get a little bit bigger dose and see if the seizure go away. Any medication will not be 100% perfect. But if we reduce the amount and reduce the gravity of the seizure, that's a really good thing. So I'm kind of glad to have, like, I had like amazing consultation with her. Super nice, super open to like different outside the box, I would call it, medication. She knew about it. She even her who talked about it first before I even say anything. So I'm super happy with that vet. Happy they were able to see Kitty sooner. And just, yeah, be kind in the comments, guys. I saw like really bad comments about the vet in general, and I don't want that. They are kind people, okay, guys. They try their best for our pets. So yeah, just be kind with them. No need to say anything bad about them. You may not have a good experience with one of them, but don't put them like any trait, they always have better than others. So, but yeah, very glad with the experience that I had here. Not say that I didn't have a good experience at the first one. I think I was probably not in the same state as well. I didn't ask enough questions in the first time, and yeah, so I'm glad that I had second chance of having a better consultation, better understanding, and get some outside the box maybe medication that I can give to Kitty. So yeah, a lot of things that we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to manage a little bit, maybe the stress in general. Kitty's doing very good, like, you know, on the road, but maybe I'm gonna give her a little, I've been thinking about that because once in a while she hide under my seat, and maybe give her a little cave, a little place that she can hide and just feel a little bit more comfortable, and that will have maybe a view on her if she got a seizure when I'm driving. And yeah, so I think we're gonna take it easy for the next little bit. Sorry, this video probably gonna be long. I just see the minutes going and just me blah 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 blah. It's one of those videos, just some update about Kitty and about us, about what we're gonna do. So we're gonna stay in Squamish probably for a couple days, week, I don't know. I have a feeling the Kitty's gonna get bored if I park in the same spot. Yes, she's like this. Believe me on that. She get bored, and yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Maybe try to get the heater installed if I can get hold of one. Still on the emails with that, and yeah, just take it easy a little bit and try some medication, see how she feel, and go from there. So I'm not gonna do update every time with Kitty, just because it's gonna be a lot of like trial and because the seizure was before the last couple one, they were really like spacious between. So she might like, before I see if there's an improvement, it might take a couple months. But if you are interested, on Patreon, I just update them all the time with kitty things and what we're doing. So if that's something that you want, other than that, I'm just gonna let you know if something work. I will obviously let you know, and if something really, you know, things don't go well, I'm obviously gonna let you know. But thank you guys to be with us. Was really nice to read your comments and your emails. Be careful with your emails, guys. I was just overwhelmed with everything. It's really hard for me to answer everyone back, and just too much information at once. I think every those two videos had like close to 700 comments. So obviously, if I follow everyone's advice, Kitty will probably not be in this world, because some of you have really outside the box process that some of them, I think, who just wanted to yeah, I'm not gonna say what they wanted, because I don't think cayenne pepper should be given to a cat when they have seizure. And yeah, be careful if you do have a cat or a dog do have seizure. Please just be careful on what you read. I know some of you are just a little bit desperate, and, you know, been looking for from tips for a long time and cannot figure out the solution for your dog or your cat. And I feel you, because it might take me a long time to really pinpoint things for Kitty. But yeah, be careful on what you read, obviously, and be careful what you say, guys, on the comments, because some people read that, and I don't want something bad happen to anybody. So I'm gonna stop blah 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 blah. It's one of those videos. Currently we are October 7th in the morning, so I'm gonna try my best to have this one upload quite fast, so you have an update, and you're gonna see the rest of what I filmed this week. So you're gonna see us coming towards Squamish, so there might be a little bit of change. I think I have 2 videos of us coming towards Squamish, so don't get confused. It's just those ones were filmed before, but I wanted to update you right now. Alright guys, I'm gonna think about all I learned today and this morning, and made a decision for Kitty, and see from there. Thank you guys. Oh, you probably want to see Kitty. She did very good at the vet. She was sleeping there. She's right there. Kitty, they want to see you. Yeah, you tired, huh? Yeah, that's a big morning, eh? Huh. Even the vet was impressed. Our Kitty was doing good. She was just sleeping there, doesn't mind anything. She just found a little bench, like, oh, I like that place. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Take care.